Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I have 3 replays for you in the TNH TVZ.51, which is the Tier 9 Czechoslovakian heavy tank. So this is a autoloader, two-shot autoloader, with 7 degrees of gun depression. So yeah, you can play it on the ridges. Probably wouldn't say it was effective as a concrete hold down positions, but there's still enough gun depression there to make it work. It's got some really good turret armor as well, and so yeah, you can make it work. It can be effective. So yeah, that's sort of how you play this tank, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna sort of demonstrate that in this video if possible. So yeah, we're on the first video. We're on, what are we on? Kaunas. And yeah, we're platooned up with our buddy Chris and Ash, Lateral Mass and Kingpin. And yeah, we're taking this middle position here. This is sort of mid-ridge, just because obviously we can get some shots in 2 or 3 different directions. Particularly if the Reds sort of come up into the middle spot. We're poking around here trying to see if we can get a shot on the Murat. Unfortunately, he pulls out just as we take the shot and gets into cover, so we don't manage to connect that first shell. Keeping the second one in here just to see if he pops back out, or if anybody sort of comes up in the middle that we can get some suspecting that we can get a shot into. But at the moment, doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm still sort of keeping my eyes around behind just to see if anybody's sort of pushing the A line there. And as it stands, we've dumped the last shell. We're dumping the clip, going back on reload. And like I say, the reload is only about 20 seconds, so it's not that bad. Obviously you can get it down with food and stuff like that. So you're really not waiting that long before you're unleashing the clip again. So we see the Murat was doing a runner. We were hoping we could get reloaded in time, but unfortunately we didn't. We've progressed a bit more in the middle here. This VK pokes out, giving us his side, so we're going to happily get a shot into that guy. Saving the last shell in the clip just in case he decides to try again. But doesn't look like he's going to be fair. There's a lot of activity on the left of us here, so I'm going to see if I can sort of poke and get my last shell in. Luckily the T-54 comes around and we manage to get a shell into him. The VK pokes back out but doesn't manage to pen his shot on us, so that's good. We managed to maintain all our hit points still. And we're back on reload, and like I say, not taking too long, and then we're going to poke out. Chris has come up here with us in the Centurion 7-1 to give us some support. This E6 is sort of focused on him, so we've managed to get both our shots into him and finish him off for our first kill. And yeah, we're just progressing the play here. We're not going to rush out yet. We're going to just sort of bide our time and see what shots present themselves to us. You can see that Udez poking out in the hill there, so he gets absolutely slapped, and we decide to put a shell in him, which manages to finish him off. And now we've kept the last shell in. We're just going to try and see if we can get a shot into this Yag, but unfortunately he just gets out in time and we can't get that shell in. FE pokes around and gets a shot into us, but luckily we managed to get our last shell into him, and now we're going back on reload. And we're really sort of pushing this game now because we're well ahead on tanks. So this game is kind of it's getting to its encore, to be fair. So we want to push quite aggressive now and start trying to get as much damage in as possible. So we're coming up to the hill here, and we've seen this Yag. He's got his back to us, so perfect opportunity to dump both shells in. And we're forcing the reload again, and yeah, we're just waiting now. Unfortunately, one of our guys gets a bit too gung-ho and gets taken out by the Yag. He's coming up to try and see if he can get some shots into us. He overpeaks too high, and we managed to get our last shell in to finish him off. Managed to get another shot into the FV again, and again I'm back on reload. And at this point, Chris is just next to us, getting a few shots in. We're just biding our time, and yeah, now I'm sort of just about to finish reload. We're gonna push in on this guy and hopefully finish him off. Managed to get a shot into him. Chris manages to finish him off. And there's just the one tank remaining, which is the FV. So I've kept one shell in. I've not gone on reload, no point. If I'd gone on reload, he probably would have been dead by the time I reloaded, so which would have been the case. So yeah, we've Chris manages to finish him off there, and we get the victory. So a good performance overall by myself, Ash, and Chris. I come top of the board, and yeah, Chris and Ash come second and third, which is so it's a decent platoon result there. We've got 3 kills, 4.7k damage, only the first class, and only 200 assists. But yeah, a really nice platoon game there. So the second game, we're on Kasserine, running solo here, and yeah, we just, Kasserine's not a bad map for this tank. Plenty of ridge lines to work off, so we're gonna sort of make our way again into the middle, sort of where the majority of the action is gonna be, and just try and see what we can do really. I'll sort of mention, sort of coming up, we probably make a little bit of a faux pas. We just sort of go rushing in again, sort of getting quite aggressive. And we potentially could have, we could have got caught out massively, to be fair. But yeah, I'll sort of explain in a minute. But yeah, my initial position is going to be to this ridge right in front of us. This is quite a good spot for most heavy tanks to get into. The only downside is artillery can be focusing here quite a bit. So you have to be careful of that. I think if there was 2 artillery, I may have considered not playing this position, because, like I say, you can become a sitting duck. So we come to this position, and yeah, at the moment I'm just popping up and just seeing what information I can get, what I can spot. We've got an IS-6 in front of us, there's a MIL-2. I'll try and see if I can get a shot into the IS-6. Unfortunately, I just get a bit, I mean, that second shell was just awful, but the first was just a bit, I was just worried that he was going to hit me in return. Maybe I could have traded, I don't know, but I was just sort of more wanting to conserve my hit points, so it was a bit of a snapshot, which wasn't really going to go in. The accuracy's not too bad on this tank, but you won't snapshot because it's just, it's, I think the accuracy's 0.4, so yeah, it's don't rely on getting too many snapshots off in this tank. But anyway, we see this Drogon. This Drogon's just sort of rushing into us, and we haven't noticed here until sort of last minute that the IS-6 is now rushing in. We get a shot into the Drogon, and luckily we finish him off, but this MIL-2, is now dumping his clip into us. And this is where I was saying, this is where I could have been caught out massively. Because there's not that many tanks behind us. There's a couple, but maybe if there wasn't those guys behind us, this probably could have gone a bit more wrong. Now the IS-6 is charging in. We've got quite a few enemies in front of us. Artillery luckily takes that MIL-2. If we get a shot into the IS-6, he then gets shot by one of our friendly team and gets set on fire, and we can then put the second round into him and finishing him off. So we got really lucky there in that engagement, because that really could have gone quite nasty if perhaps the IS-6 charged in as well as the MIL-2. I think the IS-6 actually charged in and got right into the valley. He would have been safe from getting shot and would have had back shots into us. I would have been trapped then, and the MIL-2 could have pushed in. But yeah, luckily they didn't, and I managed to survive the engagement. So we're looking at this Italian TD, try and get a shot into the side turret of him while he's popped up. We managed to get one shell in. Luckily we get a little bit of assistance off of him as well while he's poked up trying to unload his clip. Numbers wise, we're doing really well with 5 tanks up. I was going to go and push on a Carnarvon, but then I see this Yagtar on the left-hand side, and I'm really lucky there that I avoid that shot. Trying to see if we can get a shell into his superstructure. Again, should have let that first shot aim in a little bit more. Luckily, we get the second shot in. And we're just biding our time here. I'm a bit wary of that guy. This Carnarvon is trying to see if I can get a shot into us. I'm trying to see if I can squeeze a shot in. I do, but unfortunately I get shot on the side. I think it was that Italian TD that's to my left. It wasn't the Yagtai who was behind cover. And yeah, I'm on 375 hit points here, so it's not ideal. I'm sort of pushing up into this position. I'm trying to see maybe if I can get a shot into this Italian TD that's down here. I do manage to get my last shell into him, but this tank comes in and gets a shot into us, leaving us on 100 hit points. Luckily he didn't fully pen on that, but even so, the HE splash isn't ideal, and it's left us on one shot now for pretty much everything. There's a waffle at the back there, so I'm being cautious of that. I'm being cautious of the TD. I'm kind of cautious everywhere. Try and blind fire the waffle if I can, but unfortunately it doesn't pay off. Artillery tries taking a pot shot, but luckily that misses. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a sticky situation if I'm honest. I've got artillery looking at me, there's that waffle at the back. I go on full reload, I'm thinking maybe I can take out this Italian TD, but no need to worry, artillery takes care of that for us. So fair play to him, he's sort of dug us out of a couple of predicaments in this game. Trying to see if I can get shots onto this waffle, but I'm being targeted every time I pop up. I'm not now though, he's turned his attention to something else. I managed to get one shot in and then managed to finish him off for the 4th kill. Which just leaves artillery now, who is focusing me, and I've just lit him up and he's right in front of me now. Yeah, we're just trying to rush over, see if we can get our reload off, and are we able to get the kill? Yes we are, so a good result there, which yeah, ends us with our 5th kill. So that gives us a victory, and as you see, we come top of the board with 5 kills, 4k damage and 1600 assists. So a nice game overall, only gives us the 1st class, but yeah, it just sort of shows what this tank's all about really. It's yeah, it's quite a nice tier 9 to play, and if you haven't ground out yet, I'd definitely recommend it. So here we are on the 3rd replay, and we're on Erlenberg, and just want to apologise first off from this one because the video is a bit delayed. Well, the sound, sorry, on the video is quite delayed. That was due to a bit of a bug in one of my files, but luckily it's fixed now. But yeah, I do apologise, the sound quality on this video might not be that good. Anyway, that being said, we kick off the game on Erlenberg here, and I'm going to push aggressively over to the left-hand side of this ridge. Now, if you can get here, yeah, if you can get to this position quick enough, then I definitely recommend it in a hold-down tank. You know, you can get to this ridge line. Bear in mind, it's best to ensure you've got enough of your enough teammates coming with you. If you go here alone, chances are you will get swarmed and you will die. So yeah, I recommend having a little bit of backup with you. So yeah, we're making our way over. We tried getting a pot shot into the bat chat that was on top there, but yeah, we were full speed on the move, so it was chances where it wasn't going to hit, and it didn't. So we're getting on a full reload, and we're popping up to this spot here, just getting hold down, trying to sneak some shots into Cupola of that SCRVK. We managed to get one in there, and yeah, we're back on reload now. So we're dumping our clip. We're just waiting for the clip to reload before we pop up again and get some shots in. We're nearly off reload here, so I've just popped up a little bit further just to try and see what's at the back there. I'm trying to get information from my team and also myself. See a standard B pop up and we get a shot into his turret quite easily. Trying to go for the cupola on the Stritzvahn again, but that unfortunately didn't go through. The STRVK, the turret is quite strong on that, so quite hard to pen. I was looking to the right here, so I see that that Russian heavy, and I'm trying to. I was tempted to go and finish him off, try and help out our friendly there, but I thought I didn't want to expose myself, and also I wanted to sort of stay here to keep a presence so that these guys didn't then full send into me. But I'm keeping my eye to the right, and I'm at this moment in time just waiting to see what pops up. We can see the STRVK. He's over peaking there, so we're going to get a shot into the side of his tank quite comfortably. And yeah, we're back on reload again. So we're just rinse and repeat, popping up, getting some shots off, and then going back into cover to finish off our reload. We're having a look again, and we can see this Centurion has just popped up. Get a shot into his side. We're looking for the kill shot, but unfortunately we don't manage to connect, and he just gets into cover. Yeah, we're again keeping an eye on that right hand side, just making sure that that 705 doesn't decide to YOLO around or kill our friend and then YOLO around. So just keeping our wits about us. We're not getting pushed heavily here. The standard B pops up. Luckily managed to get a full clip into that guy, tracking him in place, and our friendly FE4202 manages to finish him off. We're back on the reload, and we see this Guardian STG just poking the corner here, and yeah, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can get some shots into this guy, and we're gonna just poke around gently. Managed to get one shot in. We damaged his engine. Managed to sneak another shot in. He misses his shot, and we've left him on a one shot now. So we're back on reload. There's only one tank with us, so we have to be careful. This Object 268 has just completely misplayed here, and YOLO Brown didn't pen his shot onto us, and yeah, you can see the heavies and the TD managed to get shots into him. We get the kill shot into that 268, and then with our last remaining shell managed to finish off the Guardian STG2. We're 5 tanks up, 6 now, so this game is becoming very, very comfortable and a foregone conclusion. See this T62A, and I decide, yeah, I'm just going to push right into the face of this guy. I was relying on my turret armor to bounce a few, but his T62A is managing to get shots in somehow. I don't know whether it's through my mantlet, my turret ring, but I'm not fussed. I'm full hit points. I can take the shots, and I was pushing him out anyway, and luckily he gets shut down. And all that's left is this T58 heavy, so I'm just going to try and see if I can get the kill shot. With the first shot completely there, luckily he's still on reload, and luckily we managed to get the second shot in. And that is for our 3rd kill, and that brings an end to the video, guys. So we came top of the board there with just under 5k damage, 3 kills, just over 1100 assists, and that gets us the ace tanker. And what caps off a very good game, and yeah, a nice video to show the credentials of this tank. Anyway guys, that's enough from me. So if you've enjoyed the video, then please give us a like, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.